A few months after my daughter aged out of our custody orders, I found myself looking back, not just at the years we shared, but at the system that shaped them. It was a journey filled with joy, but it also carried a quiet weight. That's when I began paying real attention to the plight of fathers in custody litigation. The patterns were unmistakable. Good men losing access not because they failed, but because the system never expected them to succeed. That led me to a family law boutique, and eventually to rare jury wins for dads, and even some recusal fights with judges who, in my opinion, were too tangled in their identity as women to be fair to the fathers I represented. But long before the courtroom battles, there was a book. The first one that lit the path was The Life of Dad by Dr. Machin. Published in 2018, The Life of Dad explores the science, sociology, and soul of fatherhood. Dr. Machin, an evolutionary anthropologist, lays out a powerful claim. Dads aren't just optional helpers. We're biologically designed to parent. She pulls from neuroscience, evolutionary theory, and interviews with fathers around the world to show how becoming a dad rewires a man's brain. Hormones like oxytocin and prolactin increase. Testosterone drops. Our bodies prepare us, not just to provide, but to nurture, guide, and love. She explains how fathers shape children in uniquely vital ways. Our style of love, often more adventurous, more boundary-setting, is not inferior. It's essential. And in a culture where stepdads, adoptive dads, or non-traditional fathers often feel like stand-ins, Machin reminds us that fatherhood is an identity, not just a biological accident. For me, reading this book felt like someone finally put into words what I had felt for years. Not only as a dad, but as a lawyer watching men fight for their right to matter. What stayed with me most was this: The Life of Dad is not a sentimental book, it's a scientific one, and yet it resonates like scripture. Because too often our culture treats fathers like volunteers in a child's life. When things go wrong, we're blamed. When they go right, we're background. This book gave me evidence that what I already knew in my soul was true. That fatherhood isn't just real, it's necessary. And for every man who's ever sat on a courtroom bench and wondered if his presence mattered, this book is your answer. So if you're a dad or someone fighting for fathers, add The Life of Dad to your shelf. It belongs in your hand, in your briefcase, and in your heart. Scott Boats fights for dads. I'm Dad's Texas trial lawyer. Call me at 713-664-4010 or email me at scott@boatslaw.com if I can help. One dad to another.